Play surges forward. Possibility!
Retro football is back. So we have looked at this game, FIFA 96, on the Sega Game Gear and on the PS1. And in this episode, I'm going to be trying the Sega 32X version, which I've never played before. So I can't remember if I liked this on PS1. On the Game Gear, I hated it. It was absolutely dreadful. I've got some reviews in front of me, guys, on Wikipedia, on the old iPad, which I'll glance over at when I get a few seconds spare. But yeah, let's try this. So, like I've already said, the Game Gear version was woeful, but this is highly regarded, from what I can see from the reviews, on the likes of the PS1, etc. You know what I'm going to do, guys. Can I change cameras? Pretty sure you can in this game. Here we go. Listen to that music. Bum, 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 bum. Let's try Telecam, I think. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, it's better. It's better. Yeah, so the Sega 32X, I didn't know anyone when I was a kid who owned the 32X, I have to say. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like this, guys, I have to say. Visually, it's pretty nice. It looks decent for its time. Oh, come on. But, it just feels all over the place to me, this game. How did this get such good reviews? I'm scratching my head. I really am. Oh, he takes a shot. It's a good save from the keeper. But yeah, oh, the crowd pipe up. Yeah, FIFA around this era, I'm trying to think if I would have bought FIFA 96 back in the day. I don't think I did. Was it on the SNES? I don't think this made the SNES, you know. I might be wrong on that. I need to look over at Wikipedia, don't I? Actually, if it was on the Mega Drive, it'll definitely be on the SNES as well. Oh, and don't worry, I'm not going to take a look at the SNES version. I think looking at this game 3 times on 3 different systems is enough. For me, anyway. Because I'm not feeling this at all. It was such a thing with FIFA, wasn't it? They used to do that little flick up and then sort of just stand and just jump with that weird, like, head animation. Let's try cable. Yeah, I'm not feeling this, guys. I'm trying to remember what we thought of the PS1 version. I might do an edit in this and chop some of that video into this so you could see what we thought of that one. This plays a nice game of footy, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It reminds me a lot of the 16-bit FIFAs because the fundamentals of that game is still here.
Yeah, but you could feel it for sure.
But you're in 3D, so you can move in more directions than you could on the 16-bit games. Oh! Loved it.
But yeah, this is interesting, guys. FIFA as a series is... There you go, that's what I was on about earlier. That kind of... I'm not describing it well, am I? But when they stand and just jump on the spot and try to head it. Yeah, FIFA as a series was all over the place. You got so many good FIFA games, but you got so many bad games as well. But let's see if I can play and give you these reviews, guys. So EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, on the Saturn version. This got an 8 out of 10. Play Magazine gave it an 81%. I mean, how? What game were they playing? Hey, goal! Bit of speech. Computer Game Review. I've never heard of them. Oh, Giuseppe Signori. Was that his first name, Giuseppe? So it's real player names then. I'll have to double check that in a bit, actually. So let's try... I've spent more time in the menu, guys, than playing. Let's see what tournament's about. Okay. So if we go over to England, does that mean... Oh, what have I done? I've backed out. I wonder if that'll be Premier League. Or Premiership, as it might have been known in 96. Look at this. It's going to have to be Man United or Manchester U, as they're known in this. Oh, Liverpool first up. So is this like an FA Cup? Because it said tournament, didn't it? Or is it more like a league system? I'm not sure. Or is it a bit of both? Like knockout with the league around that as well. Let's change the camera again for the 112th time. Yeah, quickly, reviews. What was I saying earlier? This had, Computer Game Review give it 96, 96, and 96. So it doesn't say the systems or the platforms, but it's scored at 96 3 times on 3 different platforms. Let's see if these players are definitely real, guys. Lots of looking at menus in this episode. Yeah, they're real. Look at that. So it's got all the shiny licenses and stuff that FIFA was, or still is, known for. But the gameplay in this is... My main issue with it is the passing. So... It generally doesn't go where I'm pressing. But as I say that, it actually went to the player I wanted. But, yeah... The passing just feels really wonky and really weird. Actually, the entire game just feels wonky to me. I don't get the scores. Because these are really, really good scores as well, aren't they? It's not like, alright, it got a 6 or a 7 out of 10. And you're like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's getting high 8s, high 9s. Here we go. I'm doing that same move every time. But yeah, did I buy this game, guys? And yes, it was on the SNES. I just glanced over at the iPad. I mean, yeah, it makes sense if it was on the Mega Drive and all the other systems. The crowd pipe up again. Dum, 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 dum. Sounds more like a Latin American supporter chant with their drums and stuff rather than a Man United v Liverpool game. Yeah, because FIFA on the SNES, I think it was just FIFA International Soccer, the first FIFA, which started live over on the Mega Drive, I think. That was fantastic, that game. And that would have been around this era, wouldn't it? I think that would have been 94. Because I always remember the USA World Cup was on at the same time. So this is like 2 years later. That game is far superior to this. Oh, look at Schmeichel's hair. They got that spot on. Although it's a weird tint of orange rather than Schmeichel's blonde hair. But I don't know about this. I don't know if I could have stuck with this. I remember reading before I hit record, there's something about this game being called... Can I glance over and see? Nah, it's not on the screen anymore. But it was also known as Virtual Football 96 or something like that. Or Virtual Soccer Stadium. And it's just dreadful, guys. But yeah, that is FIFA 96 on the Sega 32X. Let me know if you played this version. And let me know in general what you thought of FIFA 96. Look out for more content. Come to the channel. And I'll speak to you all soon.